Okay guys, well, I thought I'd do a series of videos called the Kolbrin Parables because I do think that the Kolbrin manuscripts are such an important resource of knowledge and they are very undervalued, and this is because they do contain so much information. And so there is a lot of very interesting circumstances in how the manuscripts surfaced, and there's also been a very concerted effort to discredit the manuscripts. And so basically, I use the other knowledge and information I have pieced back together using all of the sciences and the sacred geometry codes and the symbolism. And from what that shows me, the Kolbrin manuscript seems to confirm itself continuously. So it does seem to be authentic, and we can rely on it as a source of information when we actually know how to interpret it correctly. It's only when you can see this information in its true context, when you have the mental eye open, that you can really actually benefit from this knowledge. And then once you understand this knowledge for what it is, that is all you want to actually exist in. And that is with more of an understanding for this knowledge. So if you are one of those people, those seekers that are after an understanding for who you are as a soul, well then the Kolbrin manuscripts are from ancient Egypt and based on the mythology surrounding the creation of divine man and mankind, and encoded in symbolic allegories and stories. And this is basically also what the Bible is, but we've had it reduced to only 66 Gospels, and they leave more out than they actually put in. And then we've got some beautiful Gospels: Gospel of Thomas, Gospel of Philip. And so I think it's important that we do bring this information and knowledge to light. And so I think just doing some videos with these parables and bringing this information to light really does a service for the ancients that left this knowledge for us, because this knowledge was left to us by our forefathers. And so this is when I really do get quite annoyed lately, when we do have a lot of religious friction, and I see a lot of people actually saying, let's just get rid of all religion and burn all religious teachings and have nothing. And that's just insanity. We cannot allow that to happen, because what we've got is a small group of people that have taken control of knowledge and corrupted it. So we just need to bring the knowledge back to its most basic elements and find truth again that they've taken. And so this is what I'm seeking to do, and why I think that I want to do these parables and, as I said, bring these beautiful stories to light. And so my first one will be this parable, and it goes on to say, "What you know to be good, seek for, and it shall be found. You may plumb the seas and pluck the stars. You may live in everlasting glory and savour eternal delights. Above and below and all about, there is nothing beyond your reach. All, with one exception, is yours to attain." Then God laid his hand upon man, saying, "Now you are even as I, except you sleep there enclosed in matter, in the kingdom of illusion, while I dwell here in the freedom of reality and truth. It is not for me to come down to you, but for you to reach out to me, the Kolbrin Manuscripts. And there is a little bit of information I did want to bring you in regards to just what I can find doing some research into the manuscripts, and there has been a lot of an effort to discredit them, but there is enough to show you that these have surfaced for a reason, and people in the group will understand, other students will understand when I say that there is a brotherhood that is actually still following the correct path with this information and knowledge that they have relayed down through the generations, waiting for the correct time to start releasing the knowledge again when mankind started consciously awakening and have the ability once again to understand this information. And this is where we get the tarot from, and the Kabbalah tree of life, and amongst many other gifts of knowledge that have been left scattered there for mankind to once again start having an understanding for. Because if you do seek the understanding and the knowledge, you will find the understanding and the knowledge, but that is the key. You must go and seek. You must want to seek. And so it goes on to say that the Kolbrin is a collection of ancient manuscripts said to have been salvaged from the Glastonbury Abbey arson in 1184. And in the past, only a very select few, some might say an elite group, have had access to this book. Now, the current caretakers of this ancient knowledge believe these are the days of decision when humankind stands at a crossroad, and they are making the book available subject to explicit conditions. And when you do see the manuscripts, they do have the conditions that the book has been released, and that will be in the link that's underneath this video and will be underneath all the videos, so that you can actually go and read the full transcripts, because I'm just going to bring parables. And so this then is your cue to take that and then go and research further and go and invest more time into seeking and understanding for these texts, because they were left here to help us through these times. So we should be utilising them. So anyway, I'll leave it there for my first video of the parables. And as always, peace out.